Years drifted quietly across the savannah, each one carrying new life, new challenges, and new lessons. The garden Toby had started grew into a place known by every creature, young or old, strong or fragile. And though the tortoise moved slower than ever, his presence remained steady, like the roots of the great baobab trees. The young animals often gathered around him. They would sit in a half-circle while the tortoise rested beneath the shade, his shell warm from the sun. They asked him questions. Why do storms come? What makes a seed grow? How do we protect our home? What makes someone wise? Toby always answered softly, with long pauses, making sure each word carried meaning. Storms come, he said one afternoon, to remind us of what truly matters. The things we build together survive the winds better than the things we build alone. The little gazelles nodded, even though they did not fully understand. They would in time. Another day, a young elephant calf approached him with uncertainty in its eyes. Toby, am I strong enough to protect my family? The tortoise lifted his head, staring into the calf's trembling gaze. Strength is measured here, he said, tapping the top of his shell gently. And here. He touched the center of his chest. True strength protects, it never bullies. The calf stood a little taller after that. Word spread across the savannah that the tortoise possessed a rare kind of wisdom, one shaped not by power, but by patience and experience. Soon, even the larger animals, lions, buffalo, and elders from distant herds, began to visit him for guidance. They brought disputes, fears, and decisions that shaped the land. Toby listened. Toby observed. And Toby offered gentle answers that often changed the savannah more than roaring commands ever could. Over time, the animals formed something new around him, something the oldest creatures said had never existed before. A quiet gathering, held each evening beneath the fading red of the sky. They called it the Circle of Wisdom. Every creature had a voice there. Every opinion mattered. It was a place where harmony grew, just like Toby's garden. The tortoise always sat at the center, not as a leader, but as a reminder. A reminder that even the smallest steps can guide an entire land. As the seasons continued to turn, Toby's shell grew dimmer, his steps slower, and his breaths a little heavier. The animals noticed, though he never complained.